From NBA villain to media maverick, from technical fouls to television gold. In 2025, Draymond Green isn't just changing teams, he's changing games. The Warriors' emotional leader is now poised to become one of sports media's most powerful voices, commanding deals worth more than many NBA players' salaries. They said his outspoken nature would be his downfall. They said his controversies would close doors. But while everyone was focused on his on-court battles, Draymond Green was quietly building an empire beyond the hardwood. This is the story of how basketball's most controversial star transformed from league bad boy to broadcasting's next big thing. Welcome to the incredible media rise of Draymond Green. Born on March 4, 1990 in Saginaw, Michigan, Draymond Jamal Green's path to success was anything but conventional. Growing up in a city known for its tough streets and even tougher spirits, Green developed the outspoken, fearless personality that would later define both his basketball career and his media persona. At Michigan State University, under legendary coach Tom Izzo, Green wasn't just developing his basketball skills, he was honing his ability to read the game and articulate his thoughts. His basketball IQ and unfiltered commentary in post-game press conferences already had media veterans taking notice. Even then, Izzo recognized something special in his vocal leader. Despite his college success, 34 teams passed on Green in the 2012 NBA draft before the Golden State Warriors selected him with the 35th pick. It was a sight he would never forget and one that would fuel both his on-court success and his growing media presence. What followed was one of the most remarkable rises in NBA history. Green became the defensive anchor of the Warriors dynasty that would capture 4 NBA championships. But it wasn't just his playing that caught attention, it was his voice. Every press conference became must-watch content. Every post-game interview had the potential to go viral. His relationship with Turner Sports began in the most fitting way possible, through trash talk. Charles Barkley would criticize Green on Inside the NBA, and Green would fire back during press conferences. What started as antagonism would evolve into mutual respect as TNT executives recognized the same qualities in Green that had made Barkley a broadcasting legend. In 2020, during the NBA's COVID bubble season, Green got his first real taste of television work. While still an active player, he made appearances on TNT that showcased his natural ability to break down the game. His blend of current player insight and unfiltered opinions created a new model for sports commentary. But Green wasn't content with just traditional media. In 2021, he launched the Draymond Green Show, bringing his unfiltered perspectives directly to fans. The podcast quickly became one of sports' most influential platforms, earning awards and generating headlines with every episode. The thing that set Green apart was his willingness to speak his mind and his ability to back it up with deep basketball knowledge. Whether breaking down defensive schemes or discussing the mental aspects of the game, he brought viewers inside the mind of a champion in a way few analysts could match. By 2024, as the Warriors dynasty began showing signs of age, Green was already positioning himself for his next chapter. While still contributing to the court with his trademark defensive intensity and playmaking, he was simultaneously building his media empire. In October 2024, Green made a strategic move by partnering with NBA legend Baron Davis as co-host of his podcast. The show, rebranded as The Draymond Green Show with Baron Davis, immediately elevated his media profile. Their chemistry and insider perspectives created must-listen content for basketball fans worldwide. Behind the scenes, Green's agent Josh Pyatt of WME Sport was fielding calls from every major network. With the NBA's new media rights deal spreading games across ESPN, NBC, and Amazon Prime Video, the timing couldn't have been better for a player of Green's profile to enter the market. His work with TNT's Inside the NBA had already proven he could hang with the best. The chemistry he developed with Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson showed he could balance entertainment with analysis, a rare combination that networks coveted. The numbers spoke for themselves. By 2024, Green's podcast was drawing over 330 million downloads annually. His digital footprint extended beyond just basketball as he tackled topics ranging from player mental health to the business of sports. The financial implication of Green's media ventures were staggering. While his NBA contract with the Warriors paid him $25.9 million for the 2025-26 season, his combined media ventures, including his podcast, TNT appearances, and digital content, were generating comparable revenue streams. By diversifying his media presence across traditional and digital platforms, Green created multiple revenue streams that could potentially surpass his NBA earnings. Industry experts noted that his model of building a media career while still an active player was revolutionary, as it allowed him to leverage his current relevance while establishing long-term stability. As 2025 began, multiple networks were engaged in a bidding war for Green's services. Sources close to the situation revealed that the offers exceeded what many NBA players were making on the court, a testament to Green's value in the evolving sports media landscape. What set Green apart from other athletes turned analysts was his preparation. Like his approach to basketball, he studied the craft. He attended production meetings, developed segment ideas, and built relationships throughout the industry. This wasn't just a retirement plan, it was a passion. "I look at media as a big part of my future," Green told Front Office Sports in early 2025. "The opportunities that exist out there are exciting. This isn't about just talking basketball, it's about shaping how people understand and consume sports." Unlike many athletes who view media as a fallback option, Green approached it with the same intensity he brought to the basketball court. He studied legendary broadcasters, analyzed different show formats, and constantly worked on improving his delivery. The same work ethic that earned him 4 NBA championships was now being applied to his media career. "He would be great," one sports media executive told Front Office Sports. "He's interesting and he could take his podcast wherever he hires him." This sentiment was echoed across the industry, with many viewing Green as a potentially transformative talent who could bridge the gap between traditional sports broadcasting and new media. Even NBA Commissioner Adam Silver recognized Green's potential. During Green's suspension in late 2023, it was Silver who convinced him not to retire, perhaps seeing the value he could bring to the league both on and off the court. For the Warriors organization, Green's media success presented both opportunities and challenges. While his growing media presence brought additional attention to the team, it also raised questions about his long-term future with the franchise. With 2 years remaining on his contract, including a player option for 2026-27 worth $27.7 million, Green faced a crucial decision. The timing of his media transition wasn't just about basketball. As a father and family man, the stability and schedule of a media career offered new appeals. The constant travel and physical toll of NBA life could be replaced with a different kind of challenge. Green's path wasn't without precedent. Players like Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and more recently JJ Redick had successfully made the transition, but Green was positioning himself differently, maintaining his playing career while simultaneously building his media presence. "The new media is simple," Green often explained. "It's about actually analyzing the game of basketball. It's about giving those flowers when flowers are due, but also being very critical and telling the whole truth." This philosophy helped him build credibility with both players and audiences. His success has inspired a new generation of players to think differently about their media presence. Rather than waiting until retirement, many began developing their voices and platforms while still playing, following the blueprint Green had established. By 2025, the sports media landscape was transforming rapidly. Traditional television broadcasts were being complemented by digital platforms, podcasts, and social media content. Green's versatility across all these mediums made him uniquely valuable in this evolving ecosystem. The bidding war for Green's services wasn't just about his on-camera talent. Networks saw him as someone who could help shape their entire NBA coverage. This relationship with current players, understanding of modern NBA culture, and digital savvy offered a complete package that few could match. Whether breaking down game film, sharing locker room insights, or discussing the business of basketball, Green brought authenticity to every conversation. His willingness to discuss controversial topics, combined with his deep basketball knowledge, created content that resonated with both casual fans and hardcore analysts. The respect he commanded from his peers was evident. Stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant regularly appeared on his platforms, knowing Green would provide thoughtful, honest conversation rather than clickbait moments. Looking ahead, Green's media future seems limitless. Whether he chooses to focus on traditional broadcasting, digital content creation, or a combination of both, his influence on sports media appears destined to match his impact on basketball. The same passion that made him a defensive force on the court now drives his media career. The same basketball IQ that helped him see plays before they developed now helps him break down games for viewers. And the same unfiltered honesty that sometimes got him in trouble now makes him one of sports media's most compelling voices. This isn't just about transitioning from playing to talking, it's about changing how we discuss basketball, how we connect with fans, and how we tell the stories of the game. That's the legacy I want to leave in media. What do you think about Draymond's transition to media? Will he become the next great sports broadcaster? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible sports stories.